Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your board. Oh, P-Funk, think right. Out here rocking my man, the greatest, Muhammad Ali, in my lab, doing what I do, excuse me. Got a good lesson for you. Let's go. Writers and 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story. I give life lessons. And you tune in. Appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on. It's to enlighten. Hope I'm doing that. Inspiring, trying to get you up out there. Educating, always give you something that you didn't have before you tuned in to me. If I'm not giving you information that you don't already have, I'm not doing my job. So understand that. And motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment with knowledge. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. That's why I do what I do. It's all for you. So what? You can know thyself. That's the mission that I'm on. I'm gonna do what I do for you. And you gotta do is tune in and put it to use. Let's go. Know thyself is the question that I ask. The answer, you got to have that for yourself. Okay, I have mine. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, it's simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. Stay tuned. A person who knows not, believe that they know, is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm spiritual alarm clock. That's what I do. Wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right? Think of know thyself. And to my eye, be true. You know I'm big on ego, but the ego don't work by itself. He have help. So, right thinkers, let's talk about ego and pride, the hustler. All three of those together, you got some stuff going on. Let's see if I can get that lesson across to you. Yeah, we all are ego driven. Whether you like it or not, I ain't about the ego. Shut up. That's what the ego is. That identify me. That's all ego. So whether you're male or female, don't matter. When you open up with your mouth coming out, you're all speaking from the egoistic concept until you become enlightened. Trust me, you have to be humble. You have to have the humility to check, and all those things will take the ego and pump him down and let your Haru rise, your consciousness, the good you. You got a good you, you got a bad you. You make the decision. That's what it's all about. Watch this. Now, we all ego driven, whether you know it or not. Not is our self, excuse me, you know it or not. Why? Because it's our self identity. We identify with I, me. When you put the am on it, that's your spiritual understanding that you are one with the highest self. The ego is edging God out. So when you say I, me, you ain't putting am on it, you just doing you. So understand that. And do who you identify with? I, me, self, which is understandable. It's natural, it's normal. That's why everybody have it. When you wake up and realize it, that's how you change. Why? Now you can put the ego in check. Your ego, watch this, your ego self is the first self that you know. Okay? Set. What? Yeah, the me, the I. That's normal. And guess what? Set the ego is an excellent worker, terrible leader. So if you run by your ego, therein lies your personal problem. Pretty much. And I keep explaining that to you. And women don't think that they have an ego because they're female. Ego is just your psycho. It's a psychotic concept. Most women think they want what they want. Yeah, if you find a man to do that, then that's your deal. But your ego is telling you what you want. You're ego driven. Okay? So, oh, I'm just high maintenance. I mean, you got to keep supplying them with what they want. What kind of women run you crazy? We all have one. Why? Because they look good. And once you get them, you find out, whoa, 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 pump the brakes on this. Ixnay, I'm out. But they are ego driven also. But that's this out. If you're ignorant of your ego, and most people are, that's another problem that a lot of people have. Watch this. That's your lower self. Brothers, fellas, below the waist. That ego down there, been there, done that. My favorite phrase back in the day was kiss me on my ego. And women didn't understand that. Okay? It was an inside joke, personal joke, but the ego, the other head, okay? The little fella. If everybody have a name, understand this. Everybody got a name for their private parts. Just saying. Just saying. It's a psychological thing. Listen to my man say that about this. I just brought that up. Yeah, we all have an identity for our private part. Moving on. Women too. All right. A lot of people can live, watch this, on the lower level of life for the whole life. Doing what they want to do, having everything their way, until when? Until it's time to pay out. If you just self-serving, if you been serving your higher self, the party's over, you got no kick coming. So you can have fun if that's what you choose to do, and that's your option. But you gotta remember, if a person doing the right thing and you doing your thing, and when y'all get to the certain point when you're gonna be judged by how you live, who you think gonna get the nut? I'm just saying, again, your choice. Moving on. You can live in that level of life and for the whole life and be happy until the end. Again, there's a price to pay when you're doing it your own way. When you're doing it that way, that's the way to go. And that's what I teach personally. My ego, watch this, my ego is big as all outdoors. Still is. I got to try to, we wrestle all the time. Because he wants to do him. He wants to get his shine on. He said, man, this good guy stuff. No, let me loose. Turn me loose. Let me get in somebody. I'm dead. See, that's what I'm saying. That's control. Yeah. But being in control of my ego got me, but not being in control, what's this? Not being in control of my ego when they want to do what they want to do, and I had to have a way, got me in trouble. So it would be good. First lesson I'm trying to teach my right thing is get control of your ego. Okay. Next one is pride. Now, the pride, this is, they messing with my thing. They got this gay pride month thing going. So I got a problem with this pride. Why? Because y'all taking a quality of life and you flipping it and using it for not a good purpose or use. As Masons, we were taught to use the operative Mason tools, compass square, and the gavel for more speculative Mason. We call it more noble and glorious purpose to make ourselves better. Pride, gay pride ain't making you better. So just want to get that out there. Let's talk about pride. Pride, this is what pride do? Pride will make you get up off your rusty dusty, I ain't want to cuss, but and do something. That's what the gays is using it for, to motivate them to do something. It's not the way to use pride. When my ego would get me in trouble, and it did a lot, my pride got me through it. Why? Because I refused to give in. I refused to give up. I take my messing like a man, okay? Take my punishment like a man. That's what pride does. So if you put that pride in a negative or not a positive structure, it won't work. Some tidbit for y'all thinking you can use that and motivate yourself. Nope, I ain't going for that. They're already getting y'all. So I'm already seeing pushback. I'm gonna get with the movement. Don't worry, I'm gonna be pushing too. You know, when y'all gang back in the day, okay, it wasn't a quick lesson. Just being in the crowd. When we suffered it, when you came to my neighborhood and you mess with one of us, it may not have been me, but somebody you mess with, and we beating you down, I'm gonna get some licks in just because that's what we do. Remember Harlem Nights when they had Eddie Murphy? They shoot, blah, 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 but man, blah, blah. That was me. I might get a lick, I might go in there just because. I'm just gonna get one in. But that's how we do. Sorry about that. It's not everybody, but that was me. When it wasn't my fight, I have a, I may get a kick or a swap in or something. No, I ain't trying. It ain't my thing. But because I'm with him, I got to get something. I got to show I'm with him. So that's old school. That's what pride does. Okay, that's pride, and that's pride. You got foolish pride. I'll get to that one too. All right, watch this. But when my ego get me in trouble, every time I had to deal with the consequences, I raised up pride for them, knowing I was wrong. But I'm gonna tough it out. Mother didn't give a damn about my pride. Watch this. With pride, you took responsibility for your actions, and you don't want to. You do what is necessary at that time. Whatever the consequences is, okay, I took it. Had my little girlie, nice to break my curfew. I'm doing my thing. I get home, okay, I'm on lockdown. So when I go back later in life, she'd ask me, "Why every time I, pass on, you never come back?" I said, "'Cause in punishment. It cost me. I had to pay for that." So again, pride. All right. If my ego got me doing, watch this, the wrong thing, chasing them girls, breaking curfew, okay? My pride kept me cool. Why? Because on the way home, walking back, you already know what's coming. You already know what you're going to get. That's pride, all right? And I remember Glory with Denzel. You take it like a champ. But I also remember Kunta. They beat the black off of him. But pride refused to give in. That's pride, okay? Sometimes it's foolish. You can get to that. All right, here you go. Pride is what drives me to be my best self. Why? Always, even when I was doing the wrong thing, I was prideful. Egoistic, whatever you want to call it, but the pride was the enemy that said, I ain't taking no shorts. Pride with knowledge and experience leads you to what? Knowing thyself. That's right there. Philosophy. That's my point. That's my goal. I want you to use pride to get you where you're going in a positive way. Not being prideful to being gay. Not happening. Sorry about that. Your ego, watch this, is your inner drive, that dog that's in you. They say it ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight that's in the dog. You got some big people that's punks. Why? Because they fight is little. They big, but what's in them is little. You got some little people that is big in the fight. I'm one of them. I never was big as Thatcher, but I'm down for the fight. All right, my inner drive, and it won't give up or give in. That's the dog in me. Wow. Yeah, I bite continuously. Fellas, let me get this point across. I had to get to this one because we really having a problem, obviously. And that's another issue I'm going to address too. Fellas, our little fella is our ego. Okay? If you don't control him, he will control you. If all you want to do is zoom, zoom, and the boom, boom, okay? That's cool when you're young. It's fine. But as you get older, other things in life should take precedent over the little fella having his way. And if he's still in control of you, that means you still chasing the cat. That ain't the dog in me. I ain't with that. Okay, here you go. We have two heads. We all know that. Yeah, but watch this. Only one has a brain. Hint, hint. I used to live below my waist. Lower consciousness. My lower head, okay? When I got conscious, aka my higher head will put your ego in check. Why? Because Haru always defeat Set. Information news flash. Haru is your higher self. Okay, that's who you aspire to be. Set will deter you from trying to be that. Why? He want to be it. He wants to be on the throne. Haru is the original heir of the father of Cyrus conceptually, but that's the whole point. You want to reach a level of excellence within yourself to beat your evil uncle. Sound familiar? Moving on. But yeah, the little fella, if you're driven by your sexual desires and all you want to do is that, you will have feathers for the rest of your life. My man took his to the grave. So I'm a true believer in the experience of that for myself. I ain't going out like that. Okay? We can learn from other people's mistakes. Not to do that. Simple. Okay? We have, okay, did that one. Watch this. Now you can live on that ego level. He did. AKA through what? Your little fella. You can have all Hugh Hefner. All these guys who just want to, do that, that's fine. Most of them don't live long lives. But I tell the joke about the 50 years of man doing what he got to do. And I heard that joke when I was 17. Now I tell it to help other young people. Hope it don't take you to get 50 to figure it out. I did. Well, I was hard headed. I didn't believe it. Quick story. God was giving out sex life. Man got 20. He smiled. He good to go. The lion come up. The monkey come up first. The monkey come up. The lion. I don't need 20. I take 10. Man said, I'll take his 10. That's cool. Lion come up. I don't need 20. I take 10. Man said, I take his 10. The donkey come up. Yeah, I don't need 20. Yeah, we know. Take 10. Man got that. That explains. Man got 20 years. Normal sex life. 10 years of monkeying around. 10 years of lying about it. And then 10 more years of making an ass out of himself. I was the ass. I was the joke. I lived that joke. So I tell it now in earnest again from experience. You can you can dispute me if you want, young man, but you'll come over to my side eventually. So I'm just trying to give you a heads up. That's what that's about. All right, let's go. Your ego, the little fella, loves to be happy. Why? That's all they want. More and more. I was doing 2 or 3 women a day. Let my little fella lead the way. So I know that again from experience. I get to shut up. It ain't about that. It's just a lesson in life. I'm trying to get across. If you live by that, then yeah, okay. And if you know what I mean, if sex is what you want, the little fella will stay happy. But at a certain point of age, he won't be able to perform. Now he got Viagra. Okay. There's a downside to that Viagra. One side it keeps you like that. The other side, that's what you need to find out about, fellas. Moving on. But you gotta put that thing in check. Live above your waist. Your ego, little fella. Okay, next one. Women. I don't think I forgot about y'all, did you? You own an ego too. You have your own ego self too. And your sexual preferences, somebody make the decision to use their body as a moneymaker. I'm just saying, that's a choice. Some will, some won't. Some do, and some don't. Okay, but understand that women have theirs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all have y'all. Everybody wants to have fun, even women. So understand that, and that's all ego. Lust, desire, greed, all those, that's all ego qualities. Satanian qualities. And what that brings on is fetters, problems that you create for yourself. Moving on. Now, hustlers. A hustler, the definition, will do whatever has to be done. Okay, we always looking out for number one. Old man taught me, always look out for number one or you're going to end up in number two. So as a hustler, that was my mentality. I'm just saying, let me take you through that one right quick. Whoa, way too long. Let me wrap this up. Okay, let me speed it up. Yes, I have a hustler mentality. Always did, always will. Not even that's my street knowledge. I got that from my own man. That was my first 7 years programming. I watched my man do what he do, and I'm like, okay, okay. So it's ingrained in my brain. Can't help. Yes, I'm a hard worker at whatever work I do. I'm going to do what I do, and that's how I was raised. That's my hustle mentality. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Okay, legit, up and above board. Man, it wasn't so much, but I put some respect on what I do. Yeah, I hustle respectfully. All right. Yes, my hustle mindset is watch this. Is my ego self. I know that now, so I control my hustle mindset also by doing what? The right thing. And put the same effort I did when I did the wrong thing. I've been real good at doing this. This is too easy. To my mom, I said, Mom, it's really too easy. Why? I would thought doing the right thing was corny, and I would thought the other thing was the way to go. I know better now, so that's the difference. All right. Yes, to me, life is a hustle. Find your place in life. Know thyself. Hustle it. That's right there, philosophy. Find what works for you, and like TDJ said, work it. I'm a hustler. Find what pays off and use it. That's the skill, your skill, your talent, your ability to do something to make that chatter. Go for it. Respectfully. If losing my dignity, I'm not doing that. I still have pride and respect for myself. So certain things I'm not going to do. That's what I mean by back in the game. I had limits to what I would do and how far I would go with anybody. Okay, last one. Yeah, I still give 100% effort in whatever I do. Now I'm just trying to enlighten you, and that's what I do for you every day. I got you. Moving on. Ego and foolish pride. Pride is good, but if it's foolish, we got a lot of people in prison and in the graveyard because of their ego and foolish pride. Ego and foolish pride is a bad combination. You can't win. Trust me. That's not a winning combination. That's a losing hand. If you're a poker player and you got 5 different cards, that's a losing hand. Throw it in and look for another one. Don't think you can finagle play. No, not no people that I can make it no. Okay? But trust me, you gotta know when to say when. And foolish pride never know when to say when. Okay? And the ego ain't gonna stop it either. Why? He just as bad. So you got 2 things going. That's like 2 people. 2 ignorant people. I'm ignorant, you ignorant. We going at it. What's to stop us? That's why you can't have an intelligent situation or conversation with an ignorant person. Sorry. Moving on. Before I became enlightened, I was egoistic and foolish, aka I was an ignorant bad man. I was ignorant doing bad things, thinking they was good. For some reason, I put it in my mind. I was, yeah, again, psychotic. If you, if your ego is leading the way, that means your foolish pride is just along for the ride, and that's not gonna stop it. You got that one buddy who, no matter what you do, yeah, 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 you never gonna say no. You don't need them, and that's foolish pride or ego, and them two together, man, you got nothing but chaos. All right, watch this. Foolish pride is not a good leader, but a follower of the ego. And guess what? The ego is just as bad as the leader. Again, that's my point. Moving on. Foolish pride is ignorance personified. It's okay, it's true self, but it will always be a follower, never a good leader. So if you have foolish pride, you might not want to put him in the driver's seat of your life situations. So all that raising up, bam! A lot of them guys got that. Okay, think they can just take advantage of people. They got what they had coming to them. Okay, moving on. Last one. I appreciate you tuning in. Sorry, that's a little longer, but I hope the point got made. Ego and foolish pride is what they call what a recipe for disaster, aka it won't, aka become a right thinker and don't be a disaster by letting your ego and foolish pride put you in a bad predicament that you, if you was a right thinker, could avoid. That's what we do. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm out.